Why entrepreneurship is interesting? Entrepreneurship is amazing because if you succeed in this field, it already differentiates you from everyone else in your society. Most people are too afraid to take the risk. Unlike everyone else in the business sector, we don't choose business as our course because it is going to be some type of golden ticket. People who join the entrepreneurship field are there because their passion outweighs all the other things in life. It outweighs their financial needs, their worries of if they are going to be successful, and most of all it outweighs all the judgmental comments out there for the entrepreneurship degree. Being in entrepreneurship, you will encounter plenty of people who have ideas of their own. They will share with you their background, and won't be afraid to share with you their political beliefs. In my freshman year orientation, I even met two Mexican brothers who built their own food chain at 16. You will be able to exchange ideas, come up with blueprints on how you are going to build the foundation for your business, learn about how to work with money and invest and save, and most importantly you will learn how to manage your business. You will have all the information you need in front of you, but the thing many people struggle with the most is learning how to apply that information. How are you going to invest in the money to start your business? How are you going to hire managers to help run your business? How are you going to get your idea out there? Unlike all the other degrees, you can't just study your entrepreneurship book to pass a semester then sell it off, because those books are literally going to be your life. Whether it is an economics book, a public administration book, a book of finite mathematics, or simple English literature, you will need about 70% of that knowledge to create a successful business. The entrepreneurship sector teaches you to have a quick and logical brain. You constantly have to be flexible with the cards you have been dealt with, and if something doesn't go your way, you have to learn how to think around it. Starting your own business is extremely hard. You have to read through documents on top of documents issued by the government to vacant here or there, or to even produce the product. So when you go into these hard math class, just know that it isn't always what the class teaches that is important, but the class is also training you how to have patience to be able to deal with all the files you will have to go through when you get into the real world. Entrepreneurship is really eye-opening. It helps you think of things you probably never thought of before, like the trait theory, which states that leaders have a certain type of aura, or a certain type of zing that differentiates them from everyone around them, and you have to find that zing. You can't be caught up on what everyone else around you says, because at the end of the day they are working the 9 to 5 like everyone else. You have to choose to be a hedgehog leader over a foxy leader. Meaning you have to care more about the big picture than the small details. If you constantly fear, what if this, and what if that, then you might as well back out right now. Because people that succeed in this business entrepreneurship program are not like that. They will put their whole life in the kind for their passion. They know what they want when they want it, and they join this course so the classes can help them formulate a plan on how to get their passion done. They highlight the words that stick out to them, even when they have succeeded. If they stumble across a problem, they might look back in what they learned in college to help them overfind that problem. Not only that, but I also advise you to get a minor in a course outside of business. I prefer communications or philosophy because it will really improve your social skills and help you work better with people that are beneath you. The reasonable man adapts himself to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Therefore, all progress depends on the unreasonable man. Entrepreneurs are contrarians by nature. They look at the system and ask why not. Innovation comes from people who challenge the status quo. We need the risk takers to put capital and create new ideas. This is why entrepreneurship is interesting. It challenges everything. You are constantly working against the grain to create a better future. To me, entrepreneurship is endlessly fascinating. I love people who are entrepreneurs. I love the challenge of creating something from nothing and making it work. I love the opportunities it brings to learn new skills, meet new people, be involved in new environments. I love the opportunities it brings that open new doors to things and people I would never have considered otherwise. To me, it is a practical way to be a lifelong learner, putting to use every bit of knowledge and experience I can gain from anything I read, anyone I meet, and anything I can see. Entrepreneurship is an adventure. There's the excitement of breaking new grounds, but there's also the uncertainty of what you'll find around the bend. Think an explorer with necessary resources: a dhow, a compass, a map, food supplies and if lucky a companion. Sometime like Christopher Columbus you'll sail out in search for West Indies but find yourself in America. Like Dr. David Livingstone you'll set out to discover the source of River Zambezi but end up at Victoria Falls with a handful of converts. Like Stanley Morton you'll go in search of a story to find David Livingstone carrying a few guns to scare off wild animals but end up in a bloody war with native tribes. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn.